Thank you for tuning in to this edition of the Vulcan Report. This is a quick end of day video. This video is being recorded for March the 9th. Just looking at the end of day for this Wednesday, see what happened. As you can see on this weekly chart of the Dow futures, we're looking at an inside week. Remember the 80% probability of a continuation pattern and a 20% chance of an inside type of a scenario? Well, that's what we have. We have both. We took out Friday's high, and then we've gone absolutely nowhere. What this is doing, and I'll see if I can move the chart over a little bit for you, we're setting up for a floor in the Dow Jones. Now, when I say floor, I don't necessarily mean the market's going to take off like a rocket up here. What I mean is we're going to build support next week. This week is pretty much going to remain an inside week. Tomorrow, with the ECB thing going on, that could push the lows down a little bit more, maybe, or it could even make us pop up a little bit. But regardless of what happens this week is irrelevant. Next week is the floor week. Next week's support low is going to be the floor for the following week, meaning that it will be critical. If we take it out, I don't care if the low is here or if it's up here. Doesn't matter where it is. Wherever that low is for next week, by next Friday, that's going to send us down here to this white dot right here. All right, this white dot is 15,365. That's where we're headed in the Dow. All right, especially if we fail between this week and next week on taking out the previous highs back here. If we don't close above these highs here, we go here the following week. I hope I'm making myself clear. I'm hoping you guys understand this. This has nothing to do with what's going on with politics and all that other nonsense. I'm talking about the charts. What the charts are saying, what the price action is suggesting, is a major move to here. All right, I just want to put that out there to prepare you for what's going down. Okay, now I want to show you one other thing here in the gold and the silver. As you can see, all right, here we are in the gold. Here's our momentum straight up, bumping up against the resistance here. We should remain right where we are for the week, and then next week is the do or die for the gold. Either we're going to shoot up and we're going to take out 1300, or we're going to head back down into the Kumo cloud. So next week is also do or die for gold. I know we want to see things happen, but you can see the moving averages are trying to give us that golden cross here. Unless we can build it, unless it can happen, we're in trouble in the metals as well. Now I'm gonna throw this out here. If for some odd reason the Feds are able to pump massive amounts of liquidity into the stock market, then the metals are definitely in trouble. People will use this opportunity to sell up here and crash this back down. Like I said in the last video, things don't need to make sense. You just need to follow the price action where it may lead you. Taking a look here at silver. All right. Silver is worse because it's just trading along this trend line resistance. It should be building a case to make this support so we can bust out above the Kumo cloud into 17. If it fails, then we come back down here and take out 1398. This market is set to possibly close below 1398 within the next 2 to 3 weeks if we cannot clear this Kumo cloud here. All right, that's where we are here. Taking a look at crude oil. Crude oil is a surprise. I did not expect the day to be so powerful. But in the grand scheme of things, how powerful is it really? It's not. Not really. It took all of this. It took a $12 move in crude oil just to put it up here above the initial trend line resistance. We're not even to the orange line. We're not even to the major trend line resistance. This just put us here to this. That's nothing. All right, nothing. I see this crude oil being sold. We're overbought. I don't see this nowhere locking nothing in. This is not a lock-in to a bull market. We're still extremely bearish here. Prepare for the crude to be knocked down. Even if it tries to make a run for the 45.74, which is the resistance here, it's only going to get crushed when it hits its head against the bottom of the Kumo crowd. It is going to crack the nugget wide open. It's going to bust its head open, and it's going to fall back down to this white dot. 2605 to be taken out. But this one's going to take a little bit longer. I don't see 2 to 3 week time frame on this one. On this one, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give it 6. Alright, we're going to have to wait another 8 weeks. So from now until 8 weeks before we take out 2605. So you got 8 weeks. If you know, or whenever it bumps its head against the bottom of the Kumo cloud. So I'll give it 8 weeks. And really, it should bump its head on the bottom of the Kumo cloud within the next 2 weeks, really, if it can get enough behind it. But I'll give it a total of 8 weeks. 8 weeks, and we're down there. That's just how it is in the Kumo, in the oil. And that's all I have time for right now. I've been mad busy, so much going on behind the scenes. But if time permits, I'll do more in-depth videos, and I'll update the blog with some support and resistance lines you need to be aware of. I try to cover some of them briefly here in these videos, but it's been very difficult. Also, I've been seeing, noticing more people now parroting, my past videos and past radio shows on the Charlie McGrath Wide Awake show that we did some years ago. So back then, people thought we were crazy. Now they're actually starting to say everything we've been saying all along, such as elections being suspended and not have one. I was the first one to come on the air and say that. I also talked about what was happening, in the markets, and now people are starting to listen with that too. So it is what it is, but just follow the price action, and follow it wherever it leads you. Don't be married to any position, whether long or short. Just trade what you see. And if we get pleasantly surprised, then so be it. Use those support and resistance triggers that you see on the blog to take profits and let them run. But right now, it's been a dead week. Nothing really happening. And we'll just have to be patient and snipe when the time is right. And the best way to do that is always have tickets working in the market. Have your orders working. That way you don't miss anything, breakouts or breakdowns. So remember, pigs make good bacon. Alright? Bulls make money and bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. So don't be greedy. You see profit, take it. And take what you can and give nothing back. Peace out.